guys. We are back with some more Legends of Aria. Once again, I was about to say some Albion Online, but I am wrong. So today, let me get a little drinky drink. So today we are going to do some quick looking for some witchmaduzers for some maps. Now, some of you who are veterans of the game probably already know that the starter place where you begin your journey, you start off with knowing the map, all the roads, all that good stuff. Once you venture out of your starting region, you will have to go to the trader in every city to unlock that area. Otherwise, they look like that, very much like the Fog of War and World of Warcraft, things like that. So, yeah, is it terrible? No, but obviously you want the maps. They show roads, landmarks, things like that. So we apparently don't have the map for here, so we're going to do that. It should also be noted that each... Sorry, still new. Cool. It should be noted that each... Did I really not? Interesting. It should be noted that each... Apparently I can't talk. The traders are marked with that. Oh no, just kidding. What am I doing? Apparently I don't know anything, so please forgive me. Actually, it doesn't matter because I have to go to the bank anyway because I have no money. Each map is worth about two silver, so we'll need all that good stuff. I guess it'll be a little bit of an adventure. Want a bank. We'll bring some coin. Currently I have 1 gold, 36 silver, and 8 copper. Little pro tip for those who don't know. So a lot of times when you're farming mobs, you'll get a bunch of copper. So copper weighs quite a bit. So best thing to do is go to the bank, put your bag of money in there, and then it will actually give you the exchange rate. So let's say you had I don't know, like 13,000 copper, it'll exchange it into silver and gold, so it's not so much copper, which is pretty cool. I mean, can't complain too much about that. Let's see what else. All right, so we gotta find the general store, maybe. There should be a trader, but I guess I'm a special kind of guy today. So we're gonna look for the trader because it's definitely not the inn. 100% not the inn. But I guess we can check. Maybe it is. Skip scrolls, definitely not. Alright, well, we'll head on out then. That's the haircut place, herbalist, dispatcher, banker. Interesting. I'm actually a little perplexed. So where I can find these people. certainly it's not out here. I'm actually gonna look that up. Let's see, the trader in, where are we? Oh boy, I don't even know where we are actually. So we're gonna stand by real quick, look up the wiki. Legends of Aria map. Interesting, so that's Britain. Okay. It's always interesting trying to figure out. Let's see, Legends of Aria, Britain, map. Britain, town, trader. Legends of Aria. Traders. Town traders. Let's town traders. Or are they merchants? No. Nope, nope, nope. It's interesting. Well, I guess we're going to, so where is the town? If that's... So we'll quickly go through here, but, that'd be crazy if this isn't the town to go. Probably. Well. Now where does it sit? Tinkerer and General Store? No way. Let's see. Okay. Well, there you guys go. So now all you have to do is map of the Southern Hills, commit it to memory, and boom, done. So, you know, pretty cool. Commit to memory, and then now we can go to, I believe we can go to Helm. So we'll go back out this way. Not bad. So I seem to be having issues with my, I guess we have to go to Crossroads. And then from Crossroads we'll go up to Helm. Is it Valos? Could be Valos. Still new to this, so slowly get my way situated. We'll go there. Pretty sure it's elderly villages up there. And then Helm should be the next one. So it's interesting fast travel system. The world is not like terribly huge, but it's still big enough to have quite a bit of fun. Helm. So I imagine Helm is probably follow the gravestones, right? I should pay attention. Let's go this way. Maybe it's this way. It's pretty interesting. I thought I visited Helm before. Apparently not. Well, I guess we'll just figure it out as we go. Could very well be this way. This view can sometimes be a pain, but let's see. So it's certainly getting a little bit hinky over here. Hopefully I'm going the right way. It's usually right by the gates to town, so it should be fairly close. Otherwise I have to go. There we go. Okay, so that was kind of right. I'll take that. So this is Helm, huh? Look at this. Helm mine. So we're gonna hit that up actually right as soon as we're banker. Typically the blacksmith. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I guess we have to go down the old cliff, it looks like. Let's go. So the general store is over here. That seems kind of far away. But who am I to printed note? Sure. And that should do it. There we go, guys. Looking awesome. So very nice. So apparently this is like the frozen tundra area and something else. I forgot to look, but I mean, they seem open-ish. I don't know if they were included in the game yet, but I would certainly like to go there. Is that the tinkerer? Where's the bank? The bank is up here. We'll go through town. Actually, I haven't been through town, so. Hello there. You're well rested. Well, that's always a good thing. Gotta be well rested for travels like this, you know? This should be the bank right here. So for now, we'll bank the items. No need to carry all this gold on us, so we'll put that away. I guess we'll put more ingots away. Alright. We're gonna go back to the mine now. I think the mine was over yonder. Well, I guess I can't get around. It should be over just to the left, I think. Can I get through here? I can. Alright, so this is the mine, huh? So let's see, let's check this out. I have yet to really go in here. So we're gonna equip that. Oh. Probably can't do anything with here because my skill's not high enough. Though it is going up in skill, so I mean that is something. So I did harvest 1 copper ore, so I guess, so right now I currently have not that. Let's check out my skills. So mining's at 31. The grind is real, gents. I'm like hovering at 30. I mean, the good thing is slashing's going up. Vigor, trying to get my healing up. I've noticed it's a lot easier to heal when you have a buddy. I usually, whenever I live stream, I try to play with my buddy. Just obviously makes the time go by a lot quicker, but these monotonous things don't seem too bad when you're doing them together. But I am getting, seems to be getting some good copper ore, so that's pretty good. That seems to be awfully loud. Alright, so let's go. Like I said, never been in here, so let's check this out. This looks to be iron right here, so test that out. The only thing what I need to do is I need to get get horse saddles. Apparently you can carry a bunch more ore with horse saddles. So obviously anyone who knows Legends of Aria, I am brand new to the game. Been playing it for, well, I actually had it since early access, but it was not super playable months and months ago, and I was gonna wait until the Steam launch, which was supposed to be in the springtime of this year. However, that did not happen. I guess development was a little bit slow. They didn't like where they were at in development, so they decided not to do a Steam launch, which I totally respect. I'd rather have a good polished game for the most part than have a really shitty experience starting off. And I think for people like Legends of Aria, you know, it's very reminiscent of Ultima, so, and RuneScape. So a lot of the I think this game really caters to kind of the older generation where they're used to kind of not necessarily waiting for games, but I think they're a lot more patient than, you know, younger gamers maybe. So I think they rather have a better product in the end than, you know what I'm saying, rather have less bugs and a better overall launch experience than going through all the headaches and heartache of beginning the game and having bugs everywhere, a lot like Bethesda games. But I guess that's what makes Bethesda so unique, is their bugs are so endearing. But yeah, so like I said, typically I like to play with my buddy, but obviously with conflicting schedules can't always hang out. So I'm just doing a little bit of resource gathering. I got all the maps. I'm not sure if you can get these two up here. I don't know if they're in the game yet. Right above the barren lands. I know this is like the excuse me, the like the frozen tundra up north. So it'd be cool to kind of see that, but I'm not sure you can get to it yet. So this is really my first venture into Helm, and that's what we're doing now. We're just I'm trying to, like I said, get all my skills going. Obviously I'm doing heavy armor, so trying to get some money in this game. I currently have only a few gold. I think I actually only have 1 gold and like 30 something silver, so not a ton of money, but we're getting there. This game is obviously all about the grind. So yeah, these are my skills for now: blacksmithing, healing, heavy armor, mining, slashing, and vigor. I figured it wouldn't really make sense for me to like do carpentry or hunting and gathering, all that stuff, and plate armor, so I'm going to continue with heavy armor, blacksmithing, and mining. Figure that would kind of suit my role-playing character. I am curious to find out if when this game does go launch at Steam, if they're going to reset their servers or not. I read on the community the community forums that they weren't going to, but at the same time, whenever you do like a new release, you know, a lot of times they like to reset the servers. But I will say it, with Albion Online, when they went free to play, they didn't. I wonder how big this is. They didn't reset their servers, so everyone kind of. So is it like a little... Wow, this guy brought all his horses. Okay, I see what he did. So he's a little animal trainer, and decided to go have all his boys, all his little horses. Then again, maybe you don't have to be I'm brand new to the game, so maybe you can have 4 horses and not be an animal tamer. I'm not really sure. But oh, okay, goodbye horses. So you're allowed 600 points to invest in any skills. Currently every skill goes to 100, and obviously the higher the value of your skill, the more proficient you are at it. And let's see, so I will say though, that's my skills. Let's see, not my abilities. Oh, I have 3 ability points, so I'll take that. So I need to start training these, but I have to wait until I get some of my stats up, so can't really do anything with those. What was it, K? Not K, I guess it would be character. Yes. So unlike my skills where I have like 600, I only have 150 of these stat points. So currently putting my strength up as much as I can. This looks harvestable. Copper. Am I getting wood? Did that say wood? So right currently now I have I'm getting my mining up. So mining apparently helps your strength and your mining, obviously. So we're gonna continue with that. But yeah, so I'm trying to get my strength up high. My agility will be decreasing because I am in full plate armor. So I'm a little bit slower. I guess that didn't really work out. I kind of screwed that up. My intelligence, my constitution. So I'm really focusing on strength, constitution. I would like to try to get, I think it's wisdom I'm trying to, yeah, okay. So those are my 3. Strength, agility, because I would like to do my abilities a little bit more. Currently, I don't have any abilities because I don't have ability points. I mean, I have 3, but not a ton. So, little by little, you know, gotta get that grind. So that's where we're at. Treasure hunting looks real fun. I'll have to maybe invest in something like that. That looked interesting. There we go. Okay. So I guess eventually I'm gonna have to. I'll be over encumbered. 2 wood. Why don't I get wood? But so this seems to be the place to be if you're looking at getting ore. Now I still need to get a house in this game, so I'm still working on that. Gotta sell a few things. I gotta get rid of the stupid mace, which I don't know if they would even sell it. Gotta get rid of this buckler, some arrows. Then again, they won't even take this, so it's curious. 20 stone. Not too sure how quickly everything spawns in as far as resources go, but typically what I do with this when I'm not streaming, I'll just I'll put another stream on and watch that as I'm kind of resource gathering, which is what I typically would recommend people who are going for a farming run, resource run, things like that. It's definitely your best option so you don't die of boredom. So gonna figure out why I'm starting. So as you guys can probably see, there's not a ton of stuff on your screen. I'm sure you're used to many other streamers having a ton of cool like little emojis and followers and tip jars and stuff. So I am using Streamlabs, and I'm still working out the kinks as far as what I want to put where on the screen. I thought I figured that out. I'm not quite sure why they're not showing up. I did have a viewer count on in the bottom left hand corner, but apparently it's not there. Not too sure why, but I'll have to figure that out. Good thing there's a ton of guides on YouTube. I will say, after playing this game for a while, which is only like a couple hours, I've been looking a lot at RuneScape, and I kind of want to get into that. Just looks kind of fun. Alright, so let's see, Q. Whoa. So yeah, typically not a lot of action going on. I have done a dungeon, and currently with the way my healing is, nope, not there. Let's try K. There we go. Currently with what my healing is at, 35, I'm only getting like 50 to 70 healing restored. So my health right now is, I think it's like, yeah, 340. So, and that's mostly because I have a necklace that does Constitution, which was gifted to me. So yeah, otherwise I'd be at 240. So you really, I mean, what you can do is you can farm like the sewers and just keep heal spamming. So you're still upgrading your stats. You're still getting, sorry, where is it? You're still getting like your heavy armor because you're getting hit. Your slashing will go up, your vigor should go up, and your healing will go up because you're constantly healing. So, oh, is that it? I guess I can still go. Oh, okay. What about this one? Depleted. All right. Well, that looks nice and devastated. Depleted. This looks okay. Wow. So you can make the little gauntlet in here. So you can start here and go around the whole area, and by the time you get back to the start, all these will begin to repopulate. So interesting. We'll have to keep that in mind. Now this is all iron ore. I do want to see if there's any copper ore. There was like right here is copper ore. I've never really explored the area, so I kind of want to see what's around. Copper ore, Robert the miner. I have no money, so I couldn't even pay him if I wanted to. Lots of iron ore. Here's some copper ore. Oh, look at that. Getting some decent returns. That's not too bad. Karma window. So I'm currently a good boy. Haven't really done too much PvP. But yeah, overall, man, it's a real fun game. I'm enjoying it. It's very. I don't really mind the grindy games. As soon as I said I was doing good, getting copper ore. Now I'm getting a big fat 0. Well, let's see. I do have to end the stream probably in like 15 minutes. So I was going to. I think there's the graveyard is close by, so we could do the graveyard real quick and maybe get some stuff. So let's go to the graveyard, which should be it should be right by the. What am I doing? Jeez, the graveyard should be by. I think it was the general store. They're pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it a lot. Let's see, blacksmith, right? Mr. Blacksmith Man. No, blacksmith is over there. I am doing terrible today with finding out. Okay. Not doing such a good job of. Wow. Apparently doing anything today. Oh my gosh. I apologize. Brand new to the town, still learning. I'll blame my noob status for now. I wish I can. We can craft a bunch, so we'll craft it up a little bit. Craft some iron ingots. So we'll be able to use these ingots for some tools and armor and weapons. Obviously, the higher the skill, the better your armor and things like that would be, weapons. So again, it's all about the grind. Trying to see while I'm doing that, trying to so you're supposed to see that, but I'm not quite sure why it's not see now if I do that, oh, now it works. So that's the okay. Interesting. We'll just continue with this for now. Now I'm so like my viewer count, for example, is, where is it? It's down here. Oh, that's confusing. So we'll leave that. I'll have to it should be down here. So a little bit not quite sure what's going on, but it's whatever. We'll leave it at that. So let's we'll do some copper now. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm able to do copper, but so I actually bought my I bought my blacksmithing skill of 30. So it's interesting to I mean literally if I wanted to, I could. So here you are, you can start crafting stuff. So I have an obsidian great axe, which obviously is the best you can do as far as crafting, and I bought that, which it wasn't like super expensive. I feel like with a lot of like MMOs, you get, sorry, excuse me, I'm burping over here. Like the guild stores or things like that, it's like takes forever, and as far as purchasing things, it's quite expensive. I mean, like for WoW or Elder Scrolls Online, I mean, some of the things are like really quite expensive for new players, and for this was like a few silver, which you can easily farm over like an hour. Like you can go to a graveyard and farm it up for a little bit, and that is that. You know, under the protection of whoever. So we're gonna head over to the Helm Graveyard. I don't know how hard it would be. It could be very difficult. I could get wrecked. We don't know. What's going on, Lou? It's like, aren't you the guy who plays at night? I think I've watched your stream before. Usually, you're like nighttime for my time. That's me. Yep, I knew it. How's it going, man? So I guess you'll probably know better than me if I'm gonna get wrecked in this area. I'll show you my skills, and you can you can make your guesses. So I'm hoping to increase my healing. Yeah, you know, it's I agree. I just got back from work, so there it's very, as I'm sure you can imagine, it can be tough sometimes to get a consistent stream going. This is a perfect area. Awesome. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess I should probably get my axe out. All right. So funny story. So apparently, I guess I'm used to other MMOs, but I wouldn't be able to attack. And I'm like, I'd be like over here not attacking, being like, why can't I attack the guy? I'm like literally right from him. So I kind of have some depth perception issues apparently, where I don't realize I need to be literally in their face to attack them. But yeah, I had a quick question for you actually. Do you seem like the kind of person who really loves these kind of games like Ultima, RuneScape? Have you ever thought of playing Albion online? It's very much I'm sure you heard of it, but I know with the new free to play launch they had, it got some good traction. What'd you think of it? Well, seems like I got a follower. I got the notification, but not the actual image of it. So whoever followed, I greatly appreciate. I'm assuming it's you, Lou, so thank you. That'd be awkward if it's not, though, so yeah. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. So, do you play on Varden Earth or do you play on Azure Sky? I'm trying to remember which one you play on. Ooh, I feel like I'm gonna aggro that like whole group over there. So, B. So I'm glad I actually went two-handed. Maybe it was you that I saw going two-handed, or someone was streaming. And when I first started with the warrior class, obviously I didn't want to spec like do my own specking. I kind of want to just test the game out with the regular class. I didn't really customize too much, but I had a sword and board, and I felt like I was doing absolutely no damage. So I saw, it might have been you. I thought it was you that had like some really cool armor and such. I wouldn't recommend two-hand while leveling. What would you recommend? Oh, these could be quite the party over here. I'm brand new to the game, so I'm like a noob, obviously. One-hander, really? Interesting. What would be the reasoning behind one-handing? I feel like I do absolutely no damage when I'm like soloing by myself. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I'll just have to run around, kite these guys. That's true. I guess I could do that. The more you hit, the faster you level. Ain't that the truth? It's interesting. I had a mage character, and I actually really like playing it. My buddy is a mage character, and he is like doing some ridiculous damage late game for him right now. I think he's in the he's like in the 80s for most things. Hello, Mr. Markley. How are you today? Thank you for checking out the stream. See, I feel like my buddy must know all this like cool stuff because he uses his katana when he's leveling up. You know, I'd like to just kill these guys and be a badass for once, but apparently I'm not capable. My buddy and I actually tried one of the dungeons, and first of all, I was actually quite surprised at how quickly things respawn in this game as far as the mobs. You know, in a lot of MMOs, you know, you have a decent amount of time to clear out the area before they spawn back in. Oh, I should probably not die to this little ghoul. So obviously he's the mage, so he does a ton of damage. And I was a noob. I'm still a noob, but my level is still super low, so I wasn't really doing... Oh, I don't think I'm getting this guy. Long story short was we wound up not being able to complete the dungeon just because I just couldn't kill things quick enough. It was great for leveling, I will say that. So that was a good thing. Thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, my follow thing is not working correctly, so I don't know who followed, but I appreciate the love and support, guys. Hey, Mr. John, do you what server do you play on? Do you play on VE or you play on Azura Sky? That wasn't... What did I get for that? Actually, Lou, didn't the devs do like a raid the other day with VE people? They like did all the wyverns and all that. Is that, if that's even what they're called these days? I think. Wow, I wrecked that guy pretty good. I'll take that. I'll have to, once I'm done with the stream today, I'll probably take your advice, Lou. I'll probably do the one-handed and level up that way offline. I don't know. I will say obviously the combat's, you know, not very what's the word? Super awesome to look at, but something about swinging the two-hander in this game, it just looks a lot cooler than, I don't know, hitting someone with the one-handed. Should probably heal up on that. Apparently I'll just aggro the whole camp. That's always a fun thing to do. Good way to level up, I suppose. This guy, what a champ. He set his house up right next to the graveyard. Guess he's gonna do a bunch of farming this way. Oh, I felt pretty good on that one. 74 copper. Any of you guys got to get on World of Warcraft Classic? Everyone's getting all the nostalgic feels about it, and I actually never even... I've been playing maybe like 40-50 hours of Battle for Azeroth, but never played old school... Not one game kind of guy. Good for you. You know what? That's nice. How often do you stream, Lou? I typically see you on mostly at nights. Is it like a everyday kind of schedule? You know, it's interesting about the stores in this game. I don't, maybe, again, I could be completely wrong, and it is, I think it is a good place for a store, but I find that the items, it's good for us, but they're not like particularly expensive. And again, it could be because I'm a total noob, but like the obsidian axe I'm using, I bought it for, I think it was like 15 silver, and obviously that's up to the vendor and how much that you know they want to charge for it, but it's pretty reasonably priced, I thought, for weapons and such. I mean, I'd imagine, do they get more and more expensive? I thought obsidian is the highest kind of weapon material you can use. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, if it's endgame and I have it at this point, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. You know what? I'll just loot while I'm getting whacked on over here. The stats I will show you in 1 minute. Once I'm done being a badass and killing these skellies. Let's see. Stats. I did have it for... Nope. I guess I'll just do it the old-fashioned way and equip it. There we go. So 23 attack, 17 plus 17 accuracy, 4 speed. So I mean, I guess that's kind of not terrible. It's okay. So I'm assuming you can these things. So like the better blacksmith you are, the better these stats will be. Is that how it works? Like, if I'm more proficient in blacksmithing, will the attack, I guess the percentage go up for accuracy and speed, or are those kind of like the speeds locked in? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. It's all about that grind, right, boys? Alright guys, so I think I'm actually probably gonna end the stream, just because the old ball and chain wife is coming home and we gotta start cooking dinner and such. But I want to thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel, give me a couple follows. I do appreciate it. I'm really liking the game, and I might have to make a VE character and hop on. We guys can tag team some bosses, dungeons. You guys can show me the ropes. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. And Lou, I'll probably catch you on your stream later. And you guys have a good rest of the day, alright?